ለመማር ወደ ትምህርት ተቋም መሄድ ግድ አይደለም። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
ራሳችሁን ከኮሮና ቫይረስ ወረርሽኝ እየጠበቃችሁ በቤታችሁ ወይም በተመቻችሁ ቦታ በኢንተርኔት አማካኝነት በኦንላይን ትምህርታችሁን መከታተል ትችላላችሁ።
ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ኢንስቲትዩት ኦፍ ኮመርሻል ማኔጅመንት ICM ጋር በመተባበር የሚሰጡ ትምህርቶችን ተከታትላችሁ በ6 ወር ጊዜ በዓለም አቀፍ ደረጃ ተቀባይነት ያለውን የስልጠና ማስረጃ ባለቤት መሆን ይቻላል።
ልምድ ባላቸው መምህራን እየተማራችሁ ጥያቄና መልስ፣ የክፍል ስራዎች፣ ፈተና መፈተን ክፍል ውስጥ እንዳላችሁት አይነት በኦንላይን ባላችሁበት ቦታ ከናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ
የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ።
Good evening, everyone. Hello. Am I audible? Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Just show a sign, all right? Say yes or something.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. One thing that you are going to do is just mute your voice and just listen me. If you want to communicate me, just you unmute it. All right. For now, just mute. Just listen for me. Please mute all. All right. Now, are you listening me? Hello. Are you listening me?
Yes.
Good. Okay, some of you, please unmute it, particularly those who are just in car. I'm just listening horns, okay? So please, mute it. Hello, good evening. My name is Danyacho, okay? So our today's class session is just international trade and policy. So we are going to see, okay, an introductory part for today. All right. So you can text me whatever you want. All right. Okay. So for today, we are going to see the introductory part of this international trade and policy. And then this international trade and policy has two main parts. Okay. The international trade part as well as the national policy parts. Okay. Thus, for today, we are going to see an introductory part, but we are not going to just start a full chapter because I am just already informed yesterday. Thus, we are going to start the full session next week, but we will see what international trade is for today. Are you listening to me? All right, okay, good. Just show me thumb up, okay? If you have problem, just communicate. So, this international trade theory and policy has, as I've already has two parts, okay? Then the second part is just international trade and policy. For today, we are going to see the first part just in brief. Under chapter 1, we are going to see an introduction to international trade and policy. So this introductory part or an overview covers what is trade and international economy allowed on. Okay, so we are going to see what is it. Under this, we are going to cover the gains from trade. Okay, what gains are we going to just get from trade? Okay, across internationally. The other one is the pattern of trade. Okay, what's the pattern of trade? Okay, at international level between countries looks like will be seen in detail. Okay, then next to that, okay, the protectionism. Okay, what's the protection? The protection of the trade. Okay, legal protection and others that the countries are just provided. Will be seen. The other one is the balance of payments. We are going to see the balance of payments. Okay, it is just part of a gain. Okay, from a trade will be seen in detail. Okay, the other one is exchange rate of determination will be covered and seen. The other one is international policy coordination and the international capacity market will be seen. All right. So this is will be covered under chapter 1. Okay, we are going to see next time in full all this. Okay, next program. Then the second chapter will cover, all right, labor productivities. Okay, about and competitive advantage. Okay, it has a model. This model is the Ricardian model. Okay, labor productivity and competitive advantage. So we will see the concept of what competitive advantage is in detail. Okay, then the misconception about competitive advantage, okay, and the competitive advantage with money goods will be covered and seen. The other one is relative weights and specialization will be covered under chapter 2. All right, so the next chapter will be chapter 3. Under this chapter, we are going to see resource and trade. Okay. The O'Hillen model, okay, it's a model. So under this, we'll see the detail of the models. Okay, so the detail is just effects of international trade between two factor economies will be covered in detail. All right. The other one is trade in goods as a substitute for trade in factors. Okay, factor content of trade. Generally, what factors of content trade is. Okay, then trade in goods and substitutes and others will be seen in detail. The other one is patterns of exporters between developed and developing country. What the interaction between developing and a developed country will be looks like will be seen in detail, will be covered under chapter 3, and then implementation of implication of the tests. Okay, will be seen. Then under part 2, we are going to cover some chapters. Under this, we are going to see international trade policies. Okay, so what trade policy is? Okay, under this, we are going to cover fourth chapter. This fourth chapter holds the instruments of trade policy. Okay, what are the instruments for trade policies? Okay, as a policy, what are intergovernmental policy looks like, or intergovernmental tools to just manage, to regulate, okay, the trade among different countries, okay, will be seen. And the other point is basic tariff analysis, okay, we'll see the tariff analysis, okay. Internationally, is there any standard of tariffs and whatever will be seen. And the other is just cost and benefits of tariffs, the advantage, the pros and cons of tariffs, okay. The existence of tariffs, okay. The existence of tariff might have impact on trade, okay. So we'll see the detail actually when the time comes, okay. The other point under this chapter is other instruments of trade policy, okay. So what are other additional instruments that the countries are just using will be seen also. So next, chapter 5, this is under this part under international trade policy, the political economy of trade policy. It has its own politics, okay. What are this political economy under, okay, this trade policy, okay. The case for free trade, okay, and national welfare arguments against free trade, all right. Income distribution and trade policies. All this can be covered under this, and additionally under this chapter, okay, we are going to see international negotiation and trade policy will be covered. The last chapter will be trade policy in developing countries, like, okay, African countries, most African countries, and like our countries. Okay, what the trade policy for developing country looks like, okay, aligned with developed countries will be covered. Import substitution in industrialization is other point under this chapter. Results of just favoring manufacturing, problems of import substitution industrialization will be seen also. The other point is just trade liberalization. Since 1985, actually, some tools, okay, some tools are just trade policy tools are just developed recently, okay. Most of them are just starting from 1985. So trade liberalization since 1985 will be covered. So additionally, we have some assessment models than this.
በትምህርት ከፍ ብሎ መብረር ይቻላል። ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ከከፍተኛ ትምህርት አግባብነትና ጥራት ኤጀንሲ ሙሉ ዕውቅናን ባገኘንባቸው በማስተርስ ዲግሪ ኤምቢኤ በስትራቴጂክ ማኔጅመንት፣ ኤምቢኤ በባንኪንግ እና ፋይናንስ፣ ኤምቢኤ በቢዝነስ ሊደርሺፕ፣ ኤምቢኤ በሪስክና ኢንሹራንስ፣ ኤምኤስሲ በኢንተርናሽናል ትሬድ እና ኢኮኖሚክስ ዘርፎች በእውቀት ለመቅረጽ የበቁ ፕሮፌሰሮቻችን አረንጓዴ መብራታቸውን አብርተዋል። በነገራችን ላይ በኬንያ ሀገር ከሚገኙ ስመጥር ዩኒቨርሲቲዎች በሚመጡ ፕሮፌሰሮች የትኩረት መስክ ትምህርቶቹ መሰጠታቸው ልዩ ያደርገናል። በምርጥ የትምህርት ስርዓት የተገነባው ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ በመጀመሪያ ዲግሪ በአቪዬሽን ማኔጅመንት፣ በሆቴል ማኔጅመንት፣ በአካውንቲንግና ፋይናንስ፣ በማርኬቲንግ ማኔጅመንት አስተማማኝ ትምህርት ይገቢውና ራስዎንና ሀገሮን ይለውጡ። አድራሻ 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።
And all the chapters are just will be covered under those chapters what I've already said. Okay, if necessary we will add more, okay, accordingly, but as a given course outline covers all this. Some books or texts are there, and I will forward you next time, and next time I'll give you course outline as well as textbooks, references, and starting PowerPoint. Okay, for today it looks like this, and your teaching methodology is just your assessment methodology covers your 40% is a final exam, but before that you will have a continuous assessment. Those continuous assessment will cover individual assignment as well as activities that give you some activities in between, and then you are going to work on it. If possible, online you can do it, group assignment too. Okay, so we will see that. And for today, we are not going to further, but now you can react. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, for an introductory part for the first for today, and then we'll continue next time. So, do you have any question or ideas or whatever you want to say? Hello? Can I ask you one by one? Rajab, what do you say?
Yes, doctor. You mean Dejani?
Yeah, Dejani Daddy.
Yes. I think it's nice. Also, the title is very important for us. I think we are just joining good time. Also, all courses are interrelated with others. All the three courses, I think it is very similar, one to one, especially this Ricardian. Also, we learn it in others. I think it is with you.
Okay, actually, if you learn before, okay, so as to just avoid repetition, we can just replace it with other theories. We have a lot of theories, actually, Ricardian theories, okay, other theories are all there. So we will see theories with models, okay? So if it is repeated, okay, and similar with previous one, you can change it, all right?
And maybe Ricardian already just learning possible.
Yes, sir.
If possible, you can change with other. Ricardian already will.
All right, we'll see it. We'll see it. Just inform me now. We'll see it. Okay, others. Let me invite others. All right, David, I'm with you. Can we see you?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Do you have any idea or what you say? If you don't worry.
No, I'm hearing the course titles and
actually it is a course content. What I just described is a course content. So are you comfortable with it?
Yes, I am comfortable. Yes,
All
I
right.
am comfortable.
All right. What about Twinkle Iman? Are you with me? Hello. Sostia?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, actually, the approach is very nice. It's good.
Yeah.
Actually, today we are introduced.
Actually, it's an introductory part. Yeah.
Yes, but the course is similar with of international economics. It might be they have some relationship between them.
Yeah, actually, it might be similar, but the way we are just going to see is might be okay different.
Yes.
But we'll continue according to the course outline provided by the college. Okay, so
Yes. So
if it is
actually,
highly similar, we can just replace it with appropriate one. All right.
it's okay. I think we can get also different idea or knowledges from different perspectives.
Yeah.
So,
It is just for a
yes.
purpose.
So
Yeah.
yes. So we need to continue as it is. But doctor, we want to just focus on the practical parts, especially in terms of in developing countries, just like of our Ethiopian economy, African and others world economy. So, and
Actually,
personally,
we have that.
I need to
chapter.
focus on practical ones.
I will try to make it as much as possible, practical one, relevant one, and timely. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll
Thank
see
you.
it
Thank
accordingly.
you.
I'll try to tailor it accordingly. Any other? Okay, any other. Instead of just calling you one by one, just if you have some kinds of idea, you can forward just simply by. Okay. Anyone? All right. Okay. One thing that I'm going to ask you is just for me, the program provided to me is just Tuesday and Thursday. I think so at this time. It's not convenient for me. So if possible, can we change it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Yes, sir. Hello.
For us,
Yes, doctor.
Yes, Rajani, go ahead.
it's no problem. We are just occupied from Monday to Tuesday. You just discuss with the college and you can talk with other instructor. We are available. So we call.
All right. Are you occupied Monday, Wednesday, and Friday?
Yes, all is occupied.
All is occupied.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll discuss with the program coordinators and we'll inform you. So that's what I have for today. If you have any question or whatever, you can forward and let's wrap up here. And we'll see you with the detail next time. Hello, just react. All right, good night, students. That's what I have for today. See you next time. Okay?
ልዩነት መፍጠር ዓላማችን ነው። ዓለም አቀፍ ተወዳዳሪ መሆን አለባችሁ። የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ጥራትና ደረጃውን የጠበቀ ስልጠና በመስጠት ብቁ ዜጋ እያፈራን ነው። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን፣ በበረራ መስተንግዶ፣ በቲኬቲንግና ሪዘርቬሽን፣ በሆቴልና ቱሪዝም ሙያዎች አሰልጥነን ተወዳዳሪ እናደርጎታለን። ኮሌጃችን ካናዳ ከሚገኘው ኢንተርናሽናል ኤር ትራንስፖርት አሶሲዬሽን አያታና ከእንግሊዙ ICM ጋር በመተባበር ዓለም አቀፍ ዕውቅና ያለው ስልጠና እየሰጠ ይገኛል። በፍላይት ኦፕሬሽን በበረራ መስተንግዶ የምንሰጣቸው ስልጠና ከኢትዮጵያ ሲቪል አቪዬሽን ባለስልጣን ሙሉ ዕውቅና አለው። አድራሻ ከጎላጉል ታወር 22 አደባባይ ወደ ሾላ በሚወስደው መንገድ ላይ የናሽናል ኤርዌይስ እህት ኩባንያ ናሽናል አቪዬሽን ኮሌጅ ህልሞን እውን ያደርጋል።